Today I'm going to be speaking about one of the most influential and famous presidents in American history, John F. Kennedy. He was born to parents Rose and Joe Kennedy in Brookline, Massachusetts on May 29, 1917. He was the second of 9 children following his brother Joe Jr. He suffered from Addison's disease when he was younger, which is an endocrine disorder that causes the adrenal glands not to produce enough hormones. His father was the ambassador to Britain in 1937, and John traveled throughout Europe with him during this time, sparking his interest in politics. After his graduation of Harvard in 1940, he went into the Navy like his brother, and he was awarded a Heroism Award for saving passengers of his sinking ship that was sunk by a Japanese ship. His brother Joe Jr. was also in the Navy, but he died in 1944 after his plane exploded on its way to Germany. His father had always wanted Joe Jr. to become the first Catholic president of the United States, but passed his dream on to John after his brother's death. John married Jacqueline Bouvier in 1953, and they had 2 children, Caroline and John Jr. After recovering from his back surgery that was thought to be caused from his wreck with the Japanese ship in the Navy, he wrote his book, Profiles in Courage, which was about his adventures in the Navy. He won a Pulitzer Prize for this novel, which just showed how intelligent and well he did with the media. He entered the 80th Congress when he was 29 years old, and then became the first Catholic president after he won the debate with Richard Nixon, which was the first televised debate, also shaping his media talents. He was interested in stopping the communism spread that had been spread throughout Cuba, Russia, and Southeast Asia, which was an easy target for countries who wanted to spread it. He had not a very good relationship with Cuba. He wanted to overthrow Fidel Castro, but that mission was not successful. He also wanted to stop the communism that was coming from Russia, and he stopped a nuclear war that was on the brink of exploding in Cuba during his presidency. He stood strong during that time and showed what a good leader he was in this time to keep everyone calm during a very heated time. He was assassinated in Dallas, Texas on November 22nd, 1963 by Lee Harvey Oswald. He was shot once in the head and once in the neck, and he died later on that day in a local hospital. The reason for his assassination is not known. There are many conspiracy theories that are circling his death. People wonder if it was because of the stop of communism, if it was maybe a movement to stop that. Some others also wonder if it's just because of Lee Harvey Oswald's anger towards him. Maybe he just didn't like John F. Kennedy, or maybe he thought that he was not doing his job right. John F. Kennedy continues to shape the country now.